Hey everyone, this is J-Dog and I'm here with another video, and this is another edition of BF&T News, Black Film and Television, where I involve people of the diaspora involved with different film and television and web series projects and etc. In this episode of BF&T News, we're going to talk about Juju. Juju is an upcoming web series, or is an already established web series, where it involves three black women that learn that they are descendants of Yoruba witches, and it's an upcoming black film starred fantasy web series. So, this is it right here. When the witch-centric series Sabima Buja premiered on Netflix in February, it garnered a large number of criticism on Twitter for its premise. Time-traveling Afro-Colombian witch goes on the 21st century at the behest of a wizard who promised to save her life of her lover, a white man who turned out to be her slave holder's son. Yeah, I believe I heard something about that, and a lot of people were not happy about that. Black witches, this talks about black witches often receive the short end of the stick in the fantasy. They're usually sidekicks to aid white leads with related to no backstory, and yeah, like I said, the white savior problem. Well, luckily, this show happens to be the one that fixed that problem. This time, hopefully with no white savior, is this upcoming web series called Juju. So now we're going to just go to here. Answering the Call is Juju, a mysterious, dark fantasy web series written by forgive me if I pronounce this one, Moon Ferguson. And this is telling about an actor who plays the characters. Described as charm meets insecure, Juju revolves around three best friends who get the shock of their lives when they are discovered they are witches, as they struggle to harness their powers and break a generational curse placed by a witch of Selma. Their biggest challenge yet looms on the horizon everyday adulting. All right. Like many young adults, Isle, Gigi, and Yaya grab with the process of adulting while tackling the qualms of being black millennial women in America. However, on the night of Ali's, the youngest of the trio, 28th birthday, the group of friends learn that they are the descendants of powerful Yoruba witches. From then on, their adulting comes with paranoia, twists of hookups with vampires, pissing off Selma's descendants, and making sure the rent is paid as they step over to the dark side. Some of the themes of Juju's will feature including black mysticism, black ancestral magic, black sisterhood, and black culture. That's pretty good. Let's just hope there is no white savior. This is a story of three strong, bold black women, Ferguson says, women who can't be tamed. It's time for more black faces to be the heroes of their own magical journey. Like Insecure, each member of the trio that forms the heart of Juju is different in terms of their personality, in a way that captures black representation across the diaspora. All three women are also different in terms of their heritage and history. Now this is just all the different characters This talks about, I'm not going to read every last one of them. Now I'm trying to find out where in the web is the web series going to be played at. So far, this looks like a pretty decent. Oh, so right now I'm looking at this thing and it says here that this is how we can support the first season in post-production, the Kickstarter campaign. So let's take a look at it real quick. Okay, I got it. Alright, okay, here it is. So basically this is a Kickstarter, 26 days to go, and this is basically people who are willing to donate to help support the series. So basically this is a truly independent project, probably backed by no one. I still don't know how they're going to air the series. So, and I guess this is a trailer right here.
Since I was a little girl, I have been fascinated with the art of storytelling. I would get so lost in my imagination that I'd find myself creating worlds within worlds. My mother was a big influencer as she contributed to my flight of fancy. We were always in the library as she studied for her nursing exams, and she was always in line for the latest Harry Potter book. I strive to give my son the same experiences. I fell in love with the element of magic and fantasy when I discovered films like Teen Witch and Splash, and shows like Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Charmed. However, the older I got, the more I realized there was a lack of mystical beings that looked like me. Hi, my name is Moon Ferguson, and I am the creator, writer, and director of Juju, the web series. Juju, the web series is a story of 3 best friends who discover they are witches. As they struggle to harness their newfound powers and break generational curses, their biggest challenge yet looms over their heads: everyday adulting.
Girl, please, you're only 27. 28 in less than 30 minutes, and that's 2 years shy of 30, so why would I change my career now?
I created this series because I felt like there was an underrepresentation of Black characters in the fantasy genre. My goal was to create a world of Black supernaturals narrating their own lives and exploring their own heritage. We were able to produce our pilot with the support of our followers on social media, but we now need your help to cover the expenses for the magical element we want to bring to you. We need resources such as locations, equipment, cast and crew, post-production, and many more that are listed in full below. We have a talented and passionate team of writers, cast, and crew members. We are also offering great and fun perks. Support can come in many different ways, from a retweet to an email. Thank you so much in advance for your support.
Alright, that was the creator of the series. Oh wait, hold on.
I told you that last shot.
I took
Nah, I'm good.
So again, this is a clip from the series.
Look. See? That's a straight line.
Oh my god, you can't even the trouble.
You know what? It's coming with me.
But I'll tell you what, if y'all want to, so this is more into the series and stuff. Y'all want to look into more of this, okay, this is probably another project. But yeah, Moon Ferguson, the woman I mentioned earlier, this is the creator of the series. So, and I guess this right here is the donation blocks. What I'm going to do is I will leave a link to that article, and I will also leave a link to the Kickstarter, which is this right here. So, that is if you want to help support the show. I believe one thing she has correct is, yes, women like her, the Black women, and to all who are watching this video, we in the Black community are very underrepresented in the world of fantasy, whether it be film or television, video games, web series, etc. There's not many fantasy characters that look like us in the community. And this series, I mean, not saying there are none, it's just, even if they are, they're mostly the side characters or barely used. And then, or in the case of what we just talked about, that show about the slaveholder, yeah, that's the issue. So luckily, shows like Juju hope to fix that situation. I will leave a link to the article, like I said, and a link to this Kickstarter if you want to donate and support the show in any way possible. But, that's all I gotta say. First of all, shout out to Moon Ferguson and good luck with her show. Now, hopefully, I'll find out more into this series, like where exactly on social media is a probably right now a different number of social media is going to air this series, but it's good that people like Moon Ferguson are creating things, especially for black women who need more representation in the world of film, television, entertainment, etc. And hopefully in a more positive light, instead of just being the side characters to some white savior. This show does not have that so far as I know. Now this show right here, this Juju, we're talking about magic. This what the show has no white savior, but it does have black women who are not just learning magic, but also learning of their heritage and history. You don't have a lot of things where it's taught about black history in a positive light, or in a light that should be taught to the black community, and this show brings that. So, like I said, I'll leave a link in the description box to both this article and the Kickstarter. I also want to know what y'all think in the comment section. What do y'all think about this? Would this be something you would check out? Write down your comments. Make sure you hit that like button. That really helps with the notifications. If you've yet to subscribe, please subscribe and make sure you hit that notification bell. If you've been having trouble getting notifications, unsubscribe and resubscribe. And make sure you re-hit that notification bell and make sure you hit that like button. But that's all I have to say for now. This is another edition of BF&T News. This is J-Dog. Thanks for watching. And I hope to catch y'all in another video. Peace, everyone.